my question is, are you a Star Trek or a Star Wars fan, and why?
I like it, especially since I am very solidly on the Star Trek side of things.
Likewise. I mean, Star Wars has its place. It's the whole unlikely hero, rebels rising, fighting the bad, good against bad fight. But there's something about the political systems, and then you get to learn about the traditions and the cultures of all these interconnected species of beings.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and to be fair, I've watched both, and I will watch both. I will watch
Yeah.
Star Wars as much as I will Star Trek. I will read Star Trek. I will not read Star Wars. I draw the line there. But
I
but I
haven't read
definitely
either.
enjoy
I've only
Star Trek.
watched.
Oh, the
Yeah.
books are
Yeah.
actually pretty good. Um, yeah, you and I may have another conversation about that another time. But yeah, the books are definitely worthwhile on the Star Trek side of things, and maybe they are on the Star Wars side of things. But again, I draw the line. I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, I think there might be more Star Wars books written than Star Trek books,
Mm,
because there's a whole childhood genre of young readers reading Star Wars stuff too, and there's not too many Star Treks in that age group. So
perhaps so.
yeah,
I feel like there's still a pretty healthy collection of Star Trek books, though.
and there's
That being
yeah
said,
there's nothing wrong with that. You know what? I always enjoyed reading the books because I could imagine them, and I didn't have to pay, nobody had to pay for those special effects, because you can imagine great things in your head if the author's a good writer and they can describe things well
right?
enough and you're not confused going, wait, they were turned this way, but then they're yelling that way, or I don't know.
Mm. Well, and sometimes you need a book to help you get into a series. When Star
Yes.
Trek Voyager came out, like the first couple episodes, I was not really interested. I was
Hmm.
semi bored by it, even.
Yes.
But I liked Star Trek as a whole,
Hmm.
and so I
Yeah, the
decided I
concept of
would read
venturing.
the first episode or two in the book series, and that made
Yes.
the difference for me because then you've got some
Ah,
backstory, you understand more about the character and behind the scenes. I wanted to like it because I always liked Kate Mulgrew. I always thought she was a great actress. I
yes.
loved watching her as a kid, and like she was like Mrs. Columbo and other things. But I was determined I wanted to like Voyager because she was in it,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
so reading the book helped me to go, okay, now I can embrace this.
I think my favorite of all the series is the DS9 series. And
DS9
it
is
was
pretty
weird because they're
cool.
not actually exploring. It's more of the people coming to them, but there was still
Mm-hmm.
enough things going on. And then when they
Yeah.
discovered the wormhole, they could go explore in groups and stuff like that. But it was just there was still it was a different type of a different type of mood to that one, and it
Very
appealed.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that was the I don't know if wisdom's the word I really want, but the appeal of Star Trek is they knew how to switch things up to keep the audience interested. They
Yes.
they went from exploration in a spaceship to DS9 to the space station, still bringing some
Yes.
interesting, and then they switched it up to now we've got this woman out here on the far distant frontier unexplored.
Yes.
And then of course you
Yeah.
had Scott Bakula with the whole, early days. Lost me there, but
Yep.
because that was purely about the
Yeah.
theme song. I just had issues with that stupid theme song for that show. I had to,
I
thank
I
goodness Netflix
watched.
allowed.
Yeah. I was around to watch the I get I yeah, I mean I was able to watch it, was the pilot for the first Star Trek with Pike, Captain
Uh-huh.
Pike.
Yes, Christopher
Yeah,
Pike. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or was it Captain? It was Christopher Pike. Okay, I
Christopher
was like, was
Pike.
it
Yeah.
was the character's name Mr. Pike?
Yeah, it was
Was the
Christopher
character's
Pike.
name Pike or the captain? I can't remember, but I just
Yes,
remember
it was the
I remember
captain.
him sitting in that chair, and it was like I don't know if that was in that episode or it was later on when he appeared, and he had like the little sauna chair, and I was sitting there, I was like, I've seen pictures of people doing the saunas and those things, and I guess he's just detoxing.
You missed the episode where he lost the ability to walk and all of that, then I take it.
Yes, yeah, I did that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. See, now this
because
is
it went
another
straight into William
coincidence.
Shatner after that. Yeah,
Oh, well, right, exactly. See, I never saw that first episode where it was Pike and Spock.
yeah, Yeah.
I guess I've never looked into it either. Reading the books, though, gave me a lot of history about Pike and what could have happened. And then, of course, now
Yeah.
the modern, the movies brought Pike back in, which was cool. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.